any sound on it, and it was out of focus, so that was good. But I think I've sorted that out now. I just every now and again have to look at my desktop. For some reason it just unfocused itself, and I don't know how that worked out. But what I did Twitch people was I put this in a suggestion of the BT tower, telecom tower, GPO tower. Used to be owned by the government, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So there was civilization here at one point, if you class what we're doing at the moment civilized. Anyway, so he goes to look at that and then zap, get zapped there. So then we have oh, tell you what I need to do. Oh gosh, so disorganised. I'll just put this on just in case anyone wants to say anything, like, get off. It should, this should, you know, should swipe it and, yeah, my fingerprint should activate it. I don't know why I did that. I thought it was super cool, but actually it's a pain in the bum. To be fair, right. Oh god. You know, I'm not quite right. I think I might be going down with a blooming cold. Right, hang on a second. My wife and son have got it, and I don't want it. Yeah, feeling a bit sort of heady. Right, okay. Here we go. So, yeah, so this kind of zaps him with this space plague. We don't know that yet. I'm just saying. And Scout shouts, "You're right! Whoa, oh my god, what's happening?" That sort of thing. So Scout's kind of upset. What's the matter? What happened? Are you okay? But yeah, not happy. He's sort of upset, angry that he did that because it was a stupid thing to do. But, for some reason, characters do silly things in films. But as we do in life, as I said earlier. Right, so he's like, "Oh, yeah, you're all right." And he's sort of crouched to the knees here. There's all sorts of smoke coming off him, like Terminator 2. I think James Cameron's getting the rights back to that very soon, in 2018. He's actually making 4 movies at the moment, all at once. Doing 4 Avatar movies back to back. He's crazy. But everyone says he's crazy, and the guy delivers, you know. I mean, Abyss was the only misfire, and you know what, that's a very funny film. I say funny, but it is actually, it is funny, and that's what I was saying about characters. If you have a bit of humour in there, then you actually like the characters. And Ed Harris he's got this butch wedding ring on, and he throws it in a chemical toilet, and it thinks about, he changes his mind and goes and picks the ring out of the chemical toilet, and for the entire film he has a blue hand. And I think that's funny. I like that. That's a good detail. Made me laugh. Anyway, that was an endearing quality, I thought. Right, so and the scale of that film is incredible. They had a massive tank. I think a couple of actors almost died of drowning. That's what you want. Kill your staff. That's a great film. Some really good ideas in it. He knows how to keep you on your toes with dialogue and what have you. And people think he's tacky, or I don't know. He's really clever. I mean, his films work like a machine. He pretty much sticks to the logic he sets out, and he's consistent. A bit like Wreck-It Ralph. Now that was a machine of a film. That just worked. Every little piece just worked perfectly. It's a brilliant film. Wish I'd thought of that. It's just like, wow, you've really, really thought how this works. I like that in a film. Right. So he's like, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. And all this smoke. Yeah, sparks. Like that. And he stands up. Sort of as a laugh, a bit of excitement, something like that. And what I'll do is I'm going to use the same artwork twice, so it sort of animates, but I'll do the second part of the artwork here, because what I'm going to do is and have this character with the eyes closed, right? But the second panel, the eyes are open. Okay, and there's this kind of scar on the face, that's sort of going into the eyes, actually sort of penetrating into the eye. And the eyes open. Dong! And they're blackout white. Scary! Scary stuff. And it's uplit, just to make it look scarier. Oh my god. Nothing better than to be scared in the safety. Well, I mean, wherever you'll be reading this comic, hopefully it's, you know, exciting and scary, and you've actually got to like the characters. That's the aim. Because these two have a nice little dialogue when they're going to find Sai and Anna. Keep it light and fluffy, and then it gets a bit serious, because, you know, these guys don't know that something terrible is going to happen to them. So if you preempt it, you then ruin the drama. So it's quite nice to have, you know, just having a bit of banter. Oh, I hate that word. A bit of banter. Yes, that's an excuse for being rude. Cheeky, that's good. Banter, you're just being an arsehole and hiding behind banter. Anyway. Right, so the eyes open and he thwacks takes control basically. Just hits Scout and Anna, just swats them to one side. Something's down there, isn't it? I always forget that. So it's like whack. And this guy, whose name I've forgotten, but I don't even know if I've mentioned him in here, but I've got it in my notes. Hang on. Yeah, I don't actually mention his name. But anyway, needless to say, he has got a name somewhere. I'll make it up. Jeff. Geroff. It's a funny name, isn't it, Jeff? Geroff. Pixies did a good song about that actually. Jeffrey, with one F, Jeffrey. If you haven't heard the Pixies, I recommend that you do so before you die, because they are an amazing group. Right, so takes control. And he's not happy. So he swats. Scout and Anna. And I've actually got a sequence of her smashing through loads and loads of sort of stones and things. And she's like out, you know, she's not with it at this stage anyway. So it's just smash. What I'll be doing as well, I will be drawing them up in Photoshop. So you'll be able to see me colour it up, and I'll be chatting about it as I do it. So hopefully the entire second comic, you'll see it being created before your eyes. And yeah, if you want to help me do that, you can buy the first comic. I'll sign it for you and send it to you first class, no, second class, I'm not doing first class, for £5. That's that. Oh, I'm a terrible salesman. But it would help. If I can sell the comics, then I can put it into printing the next one. or I'll have to do another Kickstarter, because it will be worth it once I get enough material together. You'll see what I'm trying to build. It's very difficult to sort of explain the vastness of this story. I think it's going to be one of these things that once it gets big, people really want to make films of it, or a cartoon series. It's one of those, I'm hoping anyway. It'll be like Akira. So, thwack smashes. It's quite nice actually. There's like little bits, and maybe like a spark, like sparks. Pshoosh, spoink, 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 spoink. Crunch, smash, whatever, bush. So I've done, as I say, she's sort of smashing, bing bong, bing bong, and then this is terrible, but it's got to be done, I'm afraid. Before he can do anything, she breaks. Just cracks. Poor old Jeff. His name's not Jeff. But just smashes him to bits. I was almost in tears the other day. I sat and I was watching Come Dine With Me. Come Dine With Me almost made me cry. And I'll tell you why. There was this guy that had problems with his eyesight, and he didn't have any peripheral vision, so he needed a guide dog. And it was a lovely Labrador. And in the end, the guy won. Spoilers. And he said to the dog, "I wouldn't have done it without you, Biffy," or whatever the dog's name was, I can't remember. And clearly he loved the dog and what have you. And then they said the dog had died at the end, dedicated to Biffy for everything. And you don't expect that sort of news when you're watching something like Come Dine With Me, do you really? Yeah, such a lovely dog. Anyway. So yeah, I just felt this poor man who was saying how difficult it was before he had the dog. I'm sure they've probably replaced the dog, but oh dear, yeah, very sad. So I won't be watching that again. Come Dine With Me is off my list. Alright, so there we go. So we smashed, he's just smashed him to bits. So that gets us up to the fight sequence, which is, hang on a second, it's here somewhere. Look at the amount of drawing. No, it's not that one. There's another one, isn't there? Oh, almost there, almost there. There we go. So yeah, gets us to this bit. So we have a massive sequence. There's probably half the comic just in this bit, I reckon. So I think next step is for me to work this up. So what I'll do is I'll be scanning all this stuff in, and tomorrow I will start drawing it up. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. And wow, yeah, okay. Right, okay chaps, thanks for watching. If you're still watching, Martin, I'll see you tonight. I've got your drill. Martin kindly lent me his drill, and I was able to build this rig. So there it is. Well, use that. Anyway, see you later chaps, and I will talk to you tomorrow.